Hello, my friends. My name is Russell Wright. I'm the co-owner and the co-inventor of the Network Empire suite of software tools and the advanced level training certification system. And today I want to talk to you about the upcoming items and the things that have occurred over the last week so that all of the community members have access to the new webinar replays, new materials, and new software updates if there are any. This is the purpose of the Network Empire video newsletter. First announcements first. We have a new webinar series every Friday open to the general public. The replays will not be available to the general public, but the live event will be available to the general public. We are calling this Uncensored, Network Empire Uncensored Friday webinars. It's kind of the Network Empire WikiLeaks. And we deliberated in-house what to call this webinar because we cover so many topics. We had ideas like SEO leaks, digital marketing leaks, these types of things, or uncensored. So we went with Uncensored because we have so many topics and so many experts in our organization that we wanted to make sure that we left a general topic enough so that depending upon who we scheduled, we would be able to cover it. And we're calling it WikiLeaks because the general theme is that we want to have something that's either controversial, sort of hard to find out, or is a secret, a bona fide secret, or some kind of tip or trick that you probably haven't heard anywhere before. But we'll be able to do that with any number of categories, not just SEO. So here's the categories that we're going to cover: SEO skills, hacks, and actual cracks. Okay, these types of things. You can also ask questions on these webinars. We're going to keep it one problem, one solution, or one leak, one solution. Okay, semantic web optimization on days that we have Kevin Polly or Sue Bell wants to talk about it. We're going to also look at cell blueprints first when Mike Clay and I want to get into the topic of managing. We call this client hacking. How to control the frame, which is, by the way, a very positive term. In other words, I want all of you who are freelancers or digital marketing agencies to understand how to tie a client to your hip and be able to turn stuff off when they don't pay you anymore, and to have them coming back for more, as well as making money up front before you've even provided a service. Okay? In other words, only providing services to actual paid customers. This is huge stuff, and we want to give a little bit of information, a few tips away from the Cell Blueprints First course. And as that course grows and expands, we'll always add more and more to all the courses and training in here. So the persuasion, architecture, copywriting, neuromarketing, meme jacking, and mind hacks. This is kind of my area of study. A little bit Mike Clay, I can have him on as guests sometimes, and we have other students as well. So that we'll have on as guests in this topic. And also business acumen, perhaps business development skills, lean startups. Our team, we have created actually multi-million-dollar companies, software companies, marketing companies, and we can help you look clearly at business models that you might have questions about. Okay, we can help you sort out business opportunity from business scam. We can also help you determine whether or not your business model or business design really makes sense, or if you're lying to yourself about it. We have helped thousands of students around the world with this little known topic, which is becoming more and more something we want to bring out into the open as an area of expertise, because we really want to help you guys understand what is and is not good business if you don't know already. You can sign up for that webinar right here. Just click on the button or the text or the banner at the top, and what will happen here is that you will be added directly to the GoToMeeting system for this webinar, and you'll be on the subscription, and I will not email you anything other than updates for the Friday webinars, and you will automatically be added to this video newsletter. If you are already added to the video newsletter list, you will not be duplicated if you're using the same email address. Okay, so I just want to let you know ahead of time, when you sign up, we automatically subscribe everybody to the newsletter. And if you're using the same email, you will not be mailed twice. Just wanted to make sure that you knew that. We have a lot of themes and topics, and we're working on really creating clear themes so that you're only signed up for information on topics and themes and certification level trainings that are of interest to you. So I want to let you know that up front, that we're working hard to make sure that we don't annoy you and that we manage the list with only what you want. CLC 3, Certification Level 3, huge announcement here. What's going on is the Certification Level 3 training, rare public replay. I've gone ahead and made a command decision and released an introductory webinar that was for members only from Certification Level 3 or automaticvideotraffic.com. And this is a rare opportunity for a limited time to watch the webinar replay. Okay, and you can just go ahead and click and add yourself to the automatic video traffic training list and magazine, and you'll be given updates and information only for that particular list, which is automatic video traffic. So this says that you're interested in automatic video traffic. Okay, and I've also released another webinar replay because these are the things that people have asked me for the last couple of days. We've also released one of my favorite courses, SEO Recovery and Prevention with Jimmy Kelley. And this is the advanced training rare public replay, never shown before to the general public. So I've given you plenty of homework for you to do this week. Both of these replays have extreme financial value standing alone. They will not be left out. So you're going to want to bookmark them and participate in them as soon as you have time. The reason that the SEO recovery, panda and penguin and whatever furry animal recovery that Jimmy wants to talk about is so useful and important and exciting to me is that it's changed people's lives like a lot of our courses. But this one directly acted as a bolt-on opportunity, similar to our Sell Blueprints first model, where people added this as a service if it fit their model and their skill set. And we're able to get anywhere between $1,500 and $5,000 for one SEO recovery client just following the step-by-step paint-by-number system that Jimmy Kelley provided. So I really like it when I see that people have added a skill set that makes bank like immediately. And that is very, very cool. So it's something you really want to consider as you move, if you're an SEO business, SEO freelancer, or you're technically skilled enough to start using the disavow, understand the methodology behind trust flow and black hat negative SEO, these types of things, you will be bulletproof after you take this training course. Okay, so that's pretty important. All right, I think that's the last announcement. Oh, if you are certification level 4 automatic RSS broadcasting with SEO integration, I can't wait to see you tomorrow on the live webinar. Okay, you can see a little bit of for those of you guys who want a sneak peek. There is also a webinar replay. You guys probably have already watched it, and you can just click through and look at that if you're a non-member. But for members, I have published the private webinar replay. You can log into the certification level 4 area, and it will be posted, and you can watch it. I'm not going to leave the link to the private members area here. You know where it is, but I will leave it in the private Skype room. Okay. For those of you who are not part of our advanced certification perpetual mastermind groups, you may want to take a look at what a perpetual mastermind group actually is. It's an invention of mine that we decided to provide a single price forever so that we can roll out the technologies year after year, month after month, year after year, and that you will always be a part of an ongoing mastermind group tied to that specific certification level. So that fits your interests, and it also creates a warm, intimate environment where we know everybody, and also loosens the lips, because if we know you, we feel like we can talk about some of the crazy tips and secrets that we have that are bona fide and authentic. We really want to make sure that we know the people in these trainings. So you pay once and you're always a member. That means you can attend any number of boot camps following. And if we have coaching, one-on-one coaching, as we do with certification level 1, you only get that first contact, that first one-on-one coaching, but you can attend and be a part of the community forever for all upcoming webinar boot camps throughout the years to come. Very, very powerful model. Okay, and so that's really what I wanted to make sure that you were aware of. All right, so that's going to be, there are other things, but I'm going to wait till next week because we have so much going on. And the big deal is sign up for this Uncensored Network Empire WikiLeaks, where we're going to talk about any number of things. This week, we're going to focus on you bringing a question. I want you to come with your most difficult question. We're going to answer. Anything goes. In celebration of the launch of the Network Empire Uncensored WikiLeaks Friday, we want to make sure that you bring any question you want. Okay, and for 30 minutes, we're going to rapid fire answer anything uncensored, regardless of how uncomfortable it makes us feel. Okay, within reason. There are still a couple of things that are off topic, or at least off the table to talk about. But if you bring them up, at least you'll know what those are. We will tell you if there's something that we can't talk about, and we will tell you why. All right, but for the most part, any of the questions that you can bring will be uncensored, and we will give you a response. And this will be available to the general public. Again, if you are not a Network Empire member, you are invited to attend live, but there will be no replays. And everyone, I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's webinar, Automatic RSS Broadcasting, and I look forward to seeing you on Friday's Network Empire Uncensored. We'll see you on the inside.